Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay. Welcome to my video. I thought I'd spend a bit of time talking about the notes on the fingerboard. So we'll start off with a little diagram. I'm sure you're all familiar with these. This is it. Sorry about the high-tech presentation. So these are the strings of the ukulele. The thick line at the top is the nut, which is the little bar the strings go over. These lines are all the strings and these are all the frets, of course, so we know where we are. You've probably seen these with chord diagrams. A few little concepts in music. In music we talk about notes being higher or lower. So just a really simple example of this. If we're going up and down the strings, this is up, this is down. In music, we use the first 7 letters of the alphabet. So going up, I've got another high-tech presentation here. We're going up, we've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Once we get to G, the alphabet starts again. So it means you can have more than one note with the same name, which is a bit confusing at first, but we're going to look into that. We talk about, because there's 8 of these, we talk about that as being an octave. If I just show you quickly, on the ukulele we've got a C, that's also a C, and we hear them as being the same but different sort of notes. So if I play them together, and if you get a man and a woman singing a duet, very often the man's voice will be lower and the woman's will be higher, and if they're singing the same tune, we still hear them as being the same notes but at different pitches. So if you remember that, we're going up the alphabet and we're going up the fingerboard. On the fingerboard, some notes have gaps between them and some don't. We're going to come to those later on. But here's a little, so the notes that we have are E and F, there's no gap, and B and C, there's no gap. All the other notes have another note between them. We'll come to that in a moment. You can make up mnemonics to remember these. One that myself and a student came up with was evil fish beat up cats. E and F, B and C, and we've got a cat here for extra effect. So going up the alphabet, I've got my pen handy. Going up the alphabet and the fingerboard, you've got A, B, C, C and D. C and D, there's a gap, so D would be here, like that in. And then all the other strings, you've got E and F. After F, of course, you get G, which is there. Oops. And then after G, the alphabet starts again. So we've got A. That A and that A are the same note. But yeah, so we're going up and down the alphabet. The notes in between actually can have 2 names, just to confuse things. And we have 2 types of notes. We can have sharps or flats. So this is the sharp sign, not a hashtag, and this is the flat sign. There's another sign called the natural, but we'll come to that later on. And if we go up the alphabet, what happens is this. We get A, got B and C, so the B and C, there's no gap. Between them, we have this note, which can have 2 names, A sharp or B flat. There's historical reasons for this, which we won't go into the moment. Same thing here, that can be a C sharp or a D flat. So if you know that, and you know the sharps and the flats, and you know the alphabet, you should be able to work at any note you need to on the fingerboard. Okay, I hope that's useful.